Hi, I'm Andy Stevenson. A war for the future of audiobooks has begun. On one side there is artificial intelligence, a digital production process promising delivery of completed projects at lightning speed and at a fraction of the cost. On the other, human storytellers armed with emotion, nuance and the ancient art of performance. So stick with me through this video to find out more about the conflict taking shape and my prediction on who the victor will be. Currently the momentum is with AI. Already major players like Apple and Audible are rolling out AI narration, making it cheaper and easier than ever to turn a book into audio. This has created an escalating battle for the ears of the public, forcing authors, publishers and listeners to make a choice. Do we embrace the efficiency of the machine, or do we stand by the soul and skill of the traditional storytelling craft? So let's look at the case for AI. The new kid on the block, the challenger, artificial intelligence. The main argument for AI narration is brutally effective. It all comes down to cost and speed. Think of it like instant coffee versus a barista-made brew. Traditionally, producing an audiobook narrated by a professional voice actor on a pay-for-production basis costs anywhere from £2,500 to £7,000 for a standard-sized book, and it can take weeks, sometimes months. That level of cost locks out most independent authors. With AI, however, you can generate an entire audiobook in hours for a fraction of the cost. So this is like building a new superhighway for the industry, giving countless authors a way into the audio market and letting publishers convert huge back catalogues of older books. And the tech is getting alarmingly good, moving far beyond robotic voices to mimic tone and rhythm with impressive accuracy. For non-fiction or textbooks, where clear information is the goal rather than varied and colourful depiction of human characters, AI is an incredibly powerful tool. It's been reported that only a small fraction of the world's books have been turned into audio, so AI offers a tantalising path to unlocking the rest. And beyond cost, AI brings consistency. No mispronunciations, no energy dips, no scheduling nightmares. It also opens the door to mass translation. Companies like Audible are developing services to translate audiobooks into other languages while trying to keep the style of the original narrator. The dream is a world where every book is available in every language. A noble goal, but it's really only possible with AI. Okay, now the case for humans, the traditional. What are we losing in this rush to automate? So that brings our focus onto the current incumbent, the human narrator. For all of AI's technical skill, it often falls short on the soul of the performance. Storytelling isn't just reading words out loud, it's an art form. Human narrators are performers. They bring a lifetime of experience, emotional intelligence and gut instinct to a book. They get irony, sarcasm, suspense and humour in a way a robot just can't. A human narrator is like a master chef who interprets a recipe, adding instinct and nuance that AI cannot. In comparison, AI is like a mannequin. It looks all right, but you can tell nobody's home. A great human narrator doesn't just read a book. They become a co-author of the emotional experience. Those subtle choices, a pause before a reveal, a crack in the character's voice during that sad moment, create a truly immersive experience that AI struggles to fake. That's the magic that turns a casual listener into a die-hard fan who tells everyone they know about an audiobook that they just loved. That kind of word of mouth is priceless, and it's sparked by a real emotional connection that AI can rarely, if ever, achieve. Now, the narrator community is understandably worried. Many feel this technology devalues their craft, turning a deeply human art into simple content delivery. AI might be fine for a textbook, but for fiction, where character and emotion are everything, the human touch is still the gold standard. So, we've heard the case for the machine and the case for the artist. It's a complicated fight with strong feelings on both sides. That is, if robots can have feelings. They can't, but their advocates can. But before we get into where this is all headed, if you're enjoying this video and finding it informative, please hit that like button and listen on to find out my take on where this war is heading. In my opinion, this war isn't a simple one or the other choice. Think of it like the invention of the car. It didn't get rid of horses, it just changed their job from daily transport to sport and recreation. Or the videotape, which was predicted to cause the widespread closure of cinemas, but instead simply made more films available to more people more often, whilst still allowing people the opportunity to enjoy a nice evening out with a bag of popcorn. And the low-cost nature of AI is being overplayed. New indie authors who may not have several £1,000s or dollars to fork out on an audiobook produced by a human still have the royalty share option, where they agree to donate a share of their ongoing sales revenue for the audiobook to the narrator without any upfront down payment being required. There, the narrator takes the gamble that the audiobook will sell, whilst the author, well, they have nothing to lose. Meanwhile, to deal with listener hesitation, big players like Apple and Audible are framing AI not as a replacement, but as a tool to grow the market. To address listener concerns, platforms are adding clear labels like virtual voice, so you know what you're getting. This is creating an interesting split in the market, like the difference between a fine dining restaurant and a fast food chain. The top-tier, premium market will almost certainly stay dominated by amazing human narrators, especially for blockbuster novels and celebrity-read memoirs. At the same time, AI will fuel a massive boom in audio content for non-fiction, academic texts, and older back-catalogue titles. So, to conclude, who's winning the AI versus human audiobook war? Well, in my opinion, there is unlikely to be a single winner. But nonetheless, this fight is completely reshaping the world of audiobooks. AI has definitely won the battle for scale and accessibility. It has torn down a massive financial wall, letting more stories and authors be heard than ever before. It's opening up a new world for non-fiction, education, and global translation. But the human narrator still holds the high ground on artistry and emotional connection. When it comes to fiction, where the soul of the story is everything, the nuance and interpretive genius of a human performer is still unmatched. If anything, this whole debate has forced us to appreciate audiobook narration as the true performance art that it is. This is similar to how photography didn't kill painting. It just challenged painters to do what a camera couldn't. So I believe that the future probably isn't replacement, but divergence. We'll have a market split between efficient AI content and premium human art. The very definition of an audiobook is expanding. This conflict has forced us to ask what we truly value: the flawless delivery of words or the imperfect emotional connection of a live performance. Ultimately, that choice is up to all our listeners out there, and some will choose one and some will choose the other. And to emphasize the point, I'll come clean in relation to this video. I allowed AI to research the content and put together a draft script for me, but I have then taken that draft, cut out and added to it in order to mould it to express my experience, opinions and predictions. And of course, I have delivered and produced this video without any help from a robot at all. So right here in front of your eyes has been an example of collaboration between the technical and the human. Now, I really want to know what you think. Who wins this war for your ears? Are you Team AI, Team Human, or do you see a future for both? Tell me what you think in the comments below and share your experiences. And if you have any questions, please do ask them. I will answer every one. Oh, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more audiobook related news, skills, tips and opinions. So, thank you very much for watching and see me again soon. Bye for now.